Joe Burrow consistently has been a winner at the NFL level. And again, 30 touchdowns, 13 interceptions since he's been in the NFL. And don't forget, in college, his Heisman season, Joe Burrow had 60 touchdown passes. Now, I know he was throwing the ball to Ja'Marr Chase and Justin Jefferson, but Joe Burrow played great in the championship season that the LSU Tigers had while he was at LSU. And Joe Burrow is a winner. He has the intangibles as a winner that you need at the quarterback position. So when you want to be a Super Bowl contender, there's three things that you have to have: a great coach, a great quarterback, and a great organization. Bengals got one of the three. They got one of the three, and the jury is still out on Zach Taylor. Jury is still out. I'm not ready to say Zach Taylor is not the head coach that can lead the Bengals to a Super Bowl. I'm not ready to go that far yet. But I'm also not ready to say that he is the coach that's the right coach in place that can lead them to a Super Bowl with Joe Burrow. And we know the organization hasn't been a very good organization in my lifetime at all. So they got one of the three that you need to be a legit Super Bowl contender. In order for them to really elevate and be true Super Bowl contenders, we have to see if Zach Taylor is a good or great coach, and if the organization can get better throughout the course of Joe Burrow's career. Now, Joe Burrow versus Lamar Jackson. So yesterday, again, because the Bengals haven't had a team that's been a legit contender in the AFC in about 4 or 5 years, we got Bengal fans going crazy. Crazy to the point where there are Bengal fans that are trying to say that Joe Burrow is better than Lamar Jackson. And that is crazy. That is crazy. And can we please stop? Is there a possibility that Joe Burrow could have a better career than Lamar Jackson? Yes. Joe Burrow is a better pure pocket passer than Lamar Jackson is. Although Lamar Jackson has gotten better at throwing the ball from the pocket. He really, really has. And, so far in his career, Lamar Jackson, 78 touchdowns, 23 interceptions. He's completed 64% of his passes. And you remember in 2019, he won NFL MVP, 36 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. The man had over 3,100 passing yards. He broke the rushing yards record that was previously held by Michael Vick. So Lamar Jackson is big time. But let's stop trying to act like Joe Burrow is currently better than Lamar Jackson, because he is not. Let's pump the brakes. Please pump the brakes. I know Lamar Jackson only has one win in the postseason so far in his career. He's played in 4 postseason games. He's 1-3 in the postseason, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, completed 56% of his passes. Not very impressive, but Lamar Jackson, he has an NFL MVP on his resume. Lamar Jackson has broken the rushing yards record previously held by Michael Vick. He made it to a Pro Bowl in 2019. He was the NFL passing yards leader the year when he won the MVP. And y'all remember, he was a great college player for Louisville. Lamar Jackson currently is better than Joe Burrow. That isn't to say that this could not change as time goes along. But Lamar Jackson is still currently better than Joe Burrow. So these are some records that Lamar Jackson has broken. Most single season rushing yards by a quarterback, like I just mentioned earlier, 1,206 rushing yards. Most single season rushing attempts by a quarterback, 176 rushing attempts. Most 1,000-yard rushing seasons by a quarterback. He had 2 1,000 yards rushing seasons, 2019 and last year. Okay. And he has the most games with the passer rating in the same season, tied with Ben Roethlisberger with 2. Most games with the perfect passer rating. That's Lamar Jackson. I'm not ready to say Joe Burrow is better than Lamar Jackson just yet. Please pump the brakes.